This is the Saw Podcast.
Welcome back. Hi. So, it's probably going to be cut out, but we had a huge meltdown just now.
We can add it in. Maybe.
Yeah, we might throw it in, depending. I got to edit this episode in like a really fast manner. We kind of decided to crunch today's episode a day before release. We're going to really try because Daredevil came out last night.
It was really good.
It was wonderful.
We'll save it for the end though, just in case, because there's going to be spoilers.
Yeah, we'll do, I was thinking we're going to do a non-spoiler segment, and at the very end we'll do a spoiler segment.
Or we just combine it all in one.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, we'll just say spoilers, and then if they're,
How are they going to...
We'll say, stop watching if you don't want spoilers about Daredevil.
And then we continue on, alright, back to the regular. How are we supposed to...
We don't go back to the regular, that's the very end of the thing.
Oh, so we're just going to do spoilers. Alright, you know what? We're just going to do spoilers altogether. So, when we talk about Daredevil, we're probably just going to straight up talk about spoilers, because...
Yeah, we're going to talk about the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't think you can contain yourself. I think you're really just ready to talk about it.
I am. I'm not good at it.
Daredevil will be all about spoilers. I'll be at the end of the episode. Alright, so... I wanted to kick things off with this episode. Last week we introduced a new thing where our our game of the month, which was Astrobot. This month we also decided to do a movie of the month for you guys too. And since it is the 20th anniversary and it is back in theaters, we decided to do Star Wars Episode 3.
Revenge of the Sith.
The best one.
The best one.
And I mean, that's...
I know it's debatable for some people because people are like, oh, prequels, gross.
I know, but then there's Empire Strikes Back too, which is like right there. I mean...
Yeah, I think I've like ultimately decided though that that's my second one.
Yeah, I decided. I mean, I've kind of had the debate between Empire Strikes Back...
Me too.
And Revenge of the Sith for years.
Well, that was our first conversation we ever had. When we met. That was our first conversation, what's your favorite Star Wars? And I was like, either Revenge of the Sith or The Empire Strikes Back.
It wasn't until like, I'm going to say halfway through our relationship where we're like, yeah, Revenge of the Sith is our favorite.
Yeah.
And it was probably like the 2000th viewing we've had together. But we're actually going to go see the re-release next week. And was it next Thursday? Yeah, next Thursday. Next Thursday.
No, I think it comes out early. Does it come out earlier than that?
The 24th.
Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
Thursday.
Tuesday?
Yep, no, it's 24th. We'll be there.
Oh.
Get a popcorn bucket.
And a cup.
I really want the cup.
I really want the cup too.
I really like their cups a lot.
Me too. They're big.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
We're big Office fans too.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping we get some really cool merch, like some Legos and.
I hope.
Some figures.
I'm just surprised we haven't. Like they brought back or didn't bring back. They brought the old packaging back
for the figures.
The figures.
Which is awesome, but like.
That's the only thing I've really seen.
I want like all the characters in the figures, not just like select few.
I would like a Lego set.
Yeah.
Where they're fighting on Mustafar.
Yeah. I think everyone wants that too.
Yeah.
I would love like a better, more enhanced version of it.
Of the movie?
Like a diorama Lego set. No, I mean I would love a 4-hour cut of the movie.
Oh
but...
well, yeah, I would like the long cut of it. But a Lego set, like a really detailed one, would be nice. Not like a small like
the little ones that we that's
got.
exactly.
I don't want that.
You don't want? I want that.
I want like a big one.
Well, I like a big one, but like that too.
Oh,
like
just
the
them
border.
Fighting?
Yeah, I like a bigger like board, like a bigger version, but like a same border.
Oh, how it has like the 20th anniversary little plaque thing.
Yeah, and it has like the little quote and like the little. I'd like a bigger version of course with the border at the bottom of it with the Lego set, but I also want because I love the little quotes.
I do like that too. I like the borders and they're cool.
Can you imagine like what quote would it be if it was a lightsaber fight?
You turned it against me.
You have done that yourself. All right, yeah. So go check it out next week, next Thursday, 24th. We'll be there. I'm sure all of our viewers have seen it before, but it's the 20th anniversary. How can you not celebrate it without watching it for the millionth time?
He proposed to me during that movie.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we were laying in bed, and I rolled out of bed, and I proposed to him.
Rolled out of bed like a little ninja.
Well, watching Star Wars Episode 3.
You know, a lot of like women are like, oh, I want this big thing, and it's like, will you marry me? And I got like the best one, which is like my favorite movie.
Proposing to you while Anakin and Obi-Wan are ripping through the skyline, and there's star speeders.
It's like
stars or Jedi cruisers.
It's the best thing ever. I love it.
Yeah, Episode 3 brought a lot to me, and I have a lot of great memories with that movie just alone. I mean, like it really, me and Elijah, he's basically my brother. And if you're watching this, what's up, brother? I love you.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Our friendship really grew with that movie. I mean, I remember him and we used to not like each other first in third grade, and then that I was up in the classroom when it was coming out 20 years ago, like watching a trailer, and he came upstairs and that's how we became friends. We were just watching the trailer together, and that was all the way in 2005.
I don't have a cool story. I just like Star Wars.
And then I proposed to you.
I just like Star Wars.
I proposed to you while watching it.
A lot of like growing up, like a lot of girls. I feel like I didn't know any girls that liked Star Wars when I was growing up. So
it feels much different now, though. I feel like it's much
now
more...
I feel like it's a good variety of people. But back in like the early 2000s or like mid 2000s, where it was like.
It was very lopsided.
I didn't have anybody to talk to about it other than like my brother and my family.
There was not one girl I knew that was a Star Wars fan.
So it was very. Now I feel like it's much more. Like the viewership is very diverse. She's like. I'm wondering if you're gonna be able to hear her purring in the mic.
You're probably gonna hear her purring. Anyways, go check it out. Star Wars Episode 3.
Shout out Hayden Christensen.
Dope. Hayden Christensen, I love you.
You love me, Pookie Bear.
One day you can sign our baby too.
Sign my baby.
Anyways, what's your high for the week?
You want to start with our low? Or you want to start with the high?
I'm going to start with the high because I think our lows are probably the same.
Or can I just say them both? Because they go hand in hand.
How about...
wait, you start with your high.
Okay. My high for the week is... I have two. One, I just got my Spider-Man figure.
You did get your Spider-Man.
I'm really excited. I waited about...
I got my Spider-Man figure.
Yeah, the Maximum series.
Very
it's
cool.
a really, very overpriced Marvel Legend and a lot of...
Yeah, but it's very intricate, so I
think
it's worth the money.
There's a lot of pieces, a lot of add-ons to it. A lot of fans in the Marvel Legends collecting community is pretty divided on it. I mean, they said it's a really great figure in terms of posability, and it's probably the best Spider-Man figure. But a lot of them are bitching that for the price point for $50. And
I don't think that's such... I mean, for a Marvel Legend, it is a little steep.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a lot bigger than the other Marvel Legends. That's not like my thing. Like that's his collection, like his thing that he likes to collect that obviously I support him with and I bought him like every single figure he has up there. So it's like I support it. I love it, but I know not much about it.
I've collected Marvel Legends for years. Or I mean, on and off. Like there's been times where like I collected a ton of them. Like when I was a kid, I had a shit ton of them. And then I stopped and I tried again. I couldn't collect them a bit. I just had phases where I wanted them, and they're great. I think they're the best action figures to have. Like they're the most coolest, easiest, but also like most intricate. They're very good quality, and there's millions of them, and there's really rare ones. There's very good. They've been around for years, and they've billions and billions of years.
I was doing the Austin Powers.
Oh, let's do the Trump.
Yeah, I know.
Millions and billions.
I know, he's like, $1 million.
And
that's what he says. I don't know.
You know, it went from Toy Biz, which then got shut down, and went to Hasbro. I've known Marvel Legends for almost a big chunk of my life, and I've seen them range from different prices. And you know, they used to be like, you know, $15, $20, and they went to 25 and 30.
I don't even want to hear about price
it's
points
just
for things right now.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk more about price points of certain things, but it's just, you know, I've seen them range from all different places, and a lot of the community's I'm gonna say for the most part, it's pretty pissed off. But I like Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I'm sure you guys are gonna know that, or already know that by now. And I really wanted this figure, and I really want it to my collection, so I'm really happy for it. I probably posted it on our page, but yeah, that's my high for the week. And then Daredevil too, which we'll talk about later.
I'm surprised it wasn't beating Twilight Princess.
I've already done that. Yeah, I beat Twilight Princess, but
like, you got to beat it again.
Yeah, and it was great. It was wonderful. I love Twilight Princess, but you know, I played it already, and I've had Spider-Man action figures before in my life, but Daredevil was also awesome. So we'll have to get that later. And then I think you should start with your low, and you know, your high, because I think our lows are pretty same.
This is, well, can you hand it to me so I don't have to
Yeah, there you go.
This is my high. I organized my Pokemon binder.
So last week we had a huge Pokemon discussion, and I know I shitted on the games, but the card collecting.
We found a really cool vending machine. Yeah. So I finally got some Japanese cards.
Yeah, we started up our card collecting hobby again, and it has been a wild range of emotions just in the last week.
Yeah, my low. So, and then the other high is we found, like, obviously we found some cards. You can leave him down there. Just leave him down there.
He's gonna sit like right here. He's kind of pissing us off.
He's not cooperating right now.
So now Roll's kind of pissing us off today.
He knocked over my Lego set.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's my high. Like, I got all my cards, not all of my cards, but I got like my SIRs and then my rare hollows and reverse hollows organized. I got my Japanese cards, SIRs, and the hollows. And the hollows. Why do I call them hollows and not halos? Because they're definitely halos.
Because we've been watching a ton of TikTok
or would it be hollow? It's like
and
holographic.
pack rippers.
It'd be hollow.
Yeah, it'd be hollow. I think
so
that's what they call them.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be hollows.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But anyways, I got all my cards organized, and they look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have a ton of like rare cards that I still have to go through, and then I have a couple other binders I still have to go through. Those are like older cards that I gotta go through. But like all of our newer cards, I got.
It's been
organized.
The new hobby's been fun. Like, it's been fun getting the cards, but I think we're gonna go into the lows now.
The lows.
Yeah.
I can't find a damn pack of cards anywhere.
I mean,
nowhere.
We've gotten lucky, but we've had more L's than W's for sure.
It's like I'm gonna fight people.
Pokemon collecting in 2025 is absolute hell. It
hard.
Is hell. It's hell.
And it's like, and if you want, you know, you have like these groups of people, like there's a group of people that follows around the vendor and they buy up all the stock and then they resell them for triple the price. And I'm not gonna pay triple the price.
No.
I'm not gonna pay 80. I'm not even gonna pay 80% above market. Like, I'm not doing that. So it's like the only time that I paid over market price is we found this local shop out by us called, what is it called? Level Up. Secret Level.
Yeah.
Secret Level video games
and
toys.
It's really cool.
It's awesome. It's like a small, it's not really small.
No, it's not small.
Like a local,
it's a solid,
retro gaming card nerd shop, and it's awesome. And I paid above market price for those, but that's because we were supporting local.
Yeah, I'm supporting
him.
And
it wasn't like too far above market price. No. It was like
about 10%.
About 10%.
Yeah.
Which I will totally. And then I got the Japanese Surging Sparks. It's not called Surging Sparks, but whatever.
It's different.
Yeah, I got those below market price.
He did.
I did, like way below market price.
He did, but there's only like 5 cards in the pack.
But it's still way below. I got 2 packs for $6.
Yeah.
And I was paying. I think it was like they were asking $10 a pack.
Yeah.
So.
I spent a little more for a pack that doesn't even hit shelves anymore. And I felt fine doing it because
I did too.
Because we're never gonna see a pack like that in stores anymore. Mm-hmm. And 2, it's only gonna get higher from here on out.
Yeah.
And 3, I really, really, really dig the owner. Like he is so cool.
He's so cool.
He's such a cool. Like I would be his friend.
His dad was really cool too.
His dad's a sweetheart. His dad's a good dude.
Just want him to be like our gamer grandpa.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
They're great business. Definitely check them out. They're on Sylvania Avenue. Off Sylvania Avenue.
In, Toledo.
Yeah. Really cool people.
Cool There's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I got it was the Evolving Skies I got. And I got a good card out of it too. So.
What card did you get?
I forgot which one I pulled. I pulled a good one. I forgot which one.
Yeah, and you pulled a good one from my pack. I let you open.
Yeah.
And I pulled fucking nothing. And that was the other one I got. I got it was a Sword and Shield. I forget.
I know you got the Japanese Pikachu.
Well, that was a Surging Sparks.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the other.
But it was one of the
other
Japanese
card
parts.
pack I got. It was a Sword and Shield one. It was an older pack because it was. Like, it was.
I don't know.
I can't remember, but I got. I mean, I don't think I got anything super. I got a rare card out of it, but I didn't get anything like super cool out of it. But it was cool to open that pack.
Yeah.
Like the cards were really cool because the cards we haven't.
The pack just felt good.
Yeah, it's cards I haven't seen since I was like younger.
It was fun. It's been fun, like being able to rip the packs. But my God, getting hands on the cards or finding packs is just like
a good little.
It's like pulling tooth and nail.
We found some connects finally though.
Yeah,
so we'll see where it goes, and then
we're noobs at it. So
his dad.
And my mom and dad are both really trying.
Shout out Andy. Shout out dad-in-law.
And my mom.
Shout out mom-in-law. Getting us the packs.
Yeah, they really came through.
Yeah. They're really, like super into it right now.
It's awesome. Like my dad was calling me and he FaceTimed me. He was like, I'm wrong in the Walmart, and my mom and dad have been awesome with it. Yeah. They've been really great. And
Liz's been really into it too.
Liz's been really into it. Like she had a great time opening the packs.
She
pulled a $75.
She did. We were like,
$75 card.
We were opening packs. And I'm like, all right, Liv. Like, I gave her his parents got us like this big pack of cards that they found, and I'm like, all right, here, you open them. And she's like, Mom, look. And I'm like, that's a $75 card. Let me see that. Here, take this one that's worth like 20 cents. Let's put it away.
It was the highest, it was the card that was worth the absolute most out of the entire night that out of all the cards my parents got us.
Yeah, she opened two.
She pulled it.
She pulled 2.
Yeah.
She pulled 2 of the same card. I'm like,
yeah. So
we put them away, and she likes to look at them in the binder. So. Yeah.
But no, we're a week into it, and we've had some wins, we've had a lot of losses, but my God, trying to get our hands on prismatic packs.
Even the Surging, we got lucky with the Surging Skies, but I can't find them anywhere now.
But just recently, we joined a few groups, a few chats, and we're gonna get the rhythm of it. And
yeah, I have some friends out of state who are into too, which is nice.
And eventually, we like to do a live stream where we rip some packs open with you guys. So
yeah, maybe we'll get some packs.
Yeah, hopefully, if we really pray on it.
Fingers crossed.
Anyways, all right. Anyway, big year for movies. Good year for movies. Yes and no.
Yes and no, because it's like I know you're excited about a lot of movies that are coming out.
I'm okay. There's like it. I came up with 5 movies.
I couldn't come up with 5.
Yeah, so I came with 5 movies I'm excited for, but like.
Can I talk about movies that are coming up that don't necessarily have a release date?
No.
Well, then I don't have.
Well, yeah,
5.
yes, okay.
I don't have 5.
But
I have 5 TV shows that are coming up, and I'm.
Here's the thing. My top 3 movies, and I mean, there's one that's I left off with for a reason, but I came up with 5 movies. No, it's 2027. I came with 5 movies, and it's not like when I was writing the list, it's not like movies I'm super stoked with, but I'm still looking forward to. But the first few movies, like I really looked through, but like I mean, the top 5 movies I'm actually genuinely interested in. And I think they could be really good.
I have one that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Another one I'm looking forward to because of you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. That sounded weird. It's
yeah.
like a gurgly yawn. I don't know. We'll see. We'll roll with it.
You want to start? Or you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yeah, I knew that one was coming.
That's the one movie I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm excited about this movie. The rest of them, I'm kind of like...
I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. I really like the first... We just watched it the other night. I really like the first
fun.
one. It is. And,
It has the horror factor. I can't interrupt you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's the horror factor.
You do it all the time.
But it is still, like, comedic.
Yeah.
It, like, reminds me of, like, how It is, like... Well, it's way better. It is one of my favorite, like, horror movies. But,
I don't know
like,
about It.
You don't think it has, like, the same, like, kooky vibe where it's, like...
It's not...
Ooh,
it has, like, a little
animatronics.
kooky, but no, like, it's more heavy-handed in the horror aspect with it. It does have, like, some, like, comedic relief.
Do you think
like,
it's scarier than It?
No, I'm not saying... I'm saying the complete opposite. I'm saying It is way more
Yeah,
scarier.
that's what well, yeah, I think it's scarier, but I think it's, like, that kooky, like...
It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And I love it for that.
In my opinion.
But from the trailer of the second one, it looks like it's... It looks more like... It looks like it's tapping into the more horror aspect.
I'm a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I actually got into it because of Liv. Because Liv...
She got into it right around the movie was coming out. And then the movie came out. The movie came out and she was not... It was just like, oh my god, like what? She didn't even realize the movie was like happening.
And she didn't like turn away, wasn't scared. She was like dancing with them.
Yeah, she was into it.
When scary stuff would happen, she'd be like, ooh, scary. But then she was like right back into it.
I can't wait to take her to go see the next one.
I know.
We're going to have fun with that.
I think it's like, to be fair, I guess we're a bit more lenient with what we let our kids watch than like some people. But she loves it. And it's so fun because I remember growing up, like there was a lot of movies that, like weird horror movies that I liked, you know. So it's like...
Our parents took us to go see movies and that's it. And you know what? Like, you know, I like to think I wasn't messed up in the head as a child, and you weren't either. No. And that's the same thing. Like our Liv, she's a perfectly healthy girl, and that since I know, and she's very happy and healthy, and
likes her horror stuff. Yeah, she just does.
She's right in the head, and you know, because of that, I know I feel comfortable being able to take her into a movie like that. Now, I'm not gonna go and take her to, you know,
The Conjuring or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take like something that's gonna freak her the hell out. Oh my god, yeah. But like, you know, something like that's gonna freak her the hell out, or something that's so grotesque to the point that's like.
What was your the childhood movie that you watched that like messed you up?
Oh, my childhood movie?
Yeah, like the horror movie.
The Grudge.
Mine was The Ring.
Yeah, I know. Like that you always talk that The Ring was bad for you.
It was so bad. And
I saw it in theaters.
You know what's like messed up? The part that messed me up the most growing up was when they're on the boat and the horse gets ran over by the boat.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, like, she scares me. Like, she's creepy as fuck. She scares me. But when the horse got ran over, I was like, oh my god, this is the worst movie ever. This is horrible.
I have to say that I saw The Ring in Grudge. I mean, not The Ring. I saw The Ring in theaters.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I remember seeing it with my mom and my Aunt Jill and my Uncle Dan. And years ago. And I was, like, 6. Yeah, 6, I think. And I remember we were going in a theater, and before the movie started, the employee came out and was like, "Listen, this movie is actually genuinely terrifying." And he walked in the middle of this big crowded theater. It was such a great movie experience, and like I missed that. But for me, The Grudge takes the cake.
The Grudge was probably my second. Yeah, that'd probably be my second one.
And, you know, when The Grudge came out...
Walking down the stairs?
Yeah. When The Grudge came out, it came out at a time where I was actually super invested in the horror movies. And I was really getting into them.
How old were we? We were like, what, like 12?
2004, I think.
I don't know. The Grudge came out later than that.
2004. I was in 3rd grade. I remember it.
We were in 3rd grade in 2004.
Yeah, 2004. Yep, 2004.
No, we weren't.
Courtney, I was 8. That was 3rd grade. Yeah. I remember it because I remember when it came out.
That's about the age. Because I remember my mom. We watched it together, and my mom would like. She was scared to go to the bathroom by herself, so she'd make my dad go, and like I was scared, so I would make both of them like stand out. My mom would have to stand in the bathroom. My dad would have to stand outside the door while I went pee, or even if I pooped.
That it's that terrifying. Yeah. I know.
I didn't want to shower because I was afraid of like the hand.
It came out at a time when I was getting really into horror movies, and I was always watching them, and my mom and I would always see them together. I remember when it came out, I was doing something, and I think I was staying at a friend's house, and my mom was going to go see it with my Aunt Jill, I think, and I was going to go see it with her, but I went to go and do something else, and I remember that when she picked me up the next day or something like that, I asked her, I'm like, how was the movie? She was like, oh, honey, you can't see that movie. And I was just like, what? It's PG-13. And she let me watch rated R movies, but it was very limited. But this was PG-13. I had PG-13 is always on the table. Yeah. She was like, no, honey, like it's that bad. And she's like, you cannot go see it. And she was so stoked about it. She was so scared of it, but she's seen it like twice. And then it eventually came out in DVD.
That's when I watched.
And I remember like I was like 8 years old when it came out, and a bunch of my friends in the neighborhood, like my neighborhood friends, we were all playing at the park, and my friend got it on DVD, and he was like, hey guys, you guys want to come over? We're gonna watch a scary movie. And we're like, yeah, cool. Like, what movie? And I know he was like, we're gonna watch A Grudge. My mom just got the DVD, and I was just like, oh hell yeah! My mom said I can't watch it. I don't give a shit. And I remember I came home like all confident, like I was like, yeah, I'm going to my friend's house. I'm gonna go watch A Grudge. And she was like, you're gonna watch the what? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch A Grudge. And I was like, I'm just gonna go watch it with him because all my friends are watching it at his house. And my mom and my dad were just sitting there, and I remember my mom was like, well, good luck. And I went there and I saw it, and yeah, it packed a fucking punch, man. It just did. They don't make
horror movies like that anymore.
They you know.
I will say the first Conjuring was pretty good.
First Conjuring's great.
Yeah, I seen that in theaters when that came out with my mom, and that movie was. I remember seeing that one in theaters was like, that was scary. It felt like a good, and the
second one's even better.
The advertising for it, was so good. They're like, oh, people are like passing out. They're like, and then they had the priests at the movie theaters. Yeah. Or they probably weren't real priests, but they had priests there like outside the theater to like bless you on your way home. Like it was like the advertising was so perfect. That movie, that was a good one.
The Conjuring, like it felt like OG horror.
Yeah.
It felt like OG horror. It felt like I was watching something that they were genuinely trying to scare the shit out of you.
And they did.
And yeah, they did. And
I don't think the second one was better.
Oh, I do, with the nun. You don't remember, like, the hallway scene? When she's standing, like, Judith was like, Mommy, someone's in the hallway. And she looked at it, and she's standing all the way. God, I get goosebumps thinking about it. She's standing all the way at the end of the hallway. And then she walks away. God, that is just like...
No, the first one, I think the first one's worse because it's more realistic.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
That's the thing with, like, me is, like, and we've talked about this, like, realistic horror is what scares me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what scares me. Like...
I love what...
The second one was still good, though.
What I love about the Conjuring films more than anything, though, and it's very rare for horror films to pull this off, is that they, like, the movie, or the way the film is shot, is that you know something's going to happen. Mm-hmm. You know and it's right in front of your face.
Like the clapping scene?
Yeah, like you know you know something is happening, and it's right in front of you. And the camera doesn't pull away, but for some reason it still hits. Mm-hmm. The horror still gets you right, and that is so hard. It's hard for a horror film to nail the landing on that. Yeah, and that's how you know that's how you know the horror film is great. A horror film is great, and when they do shit like that.
Yeah, it was a really good one.
All right, ready for my next one?
Mm-hmm.
So I got 5. I'm going. It's kind of another horror one. 28 Years Later.
Oh, you know what? That one can be on my list too. I'm excited for that. I forgot about that one.
Cillian Murphy's gonna be in it too.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited for that one. It's one of the few the few zombie films. Now that I really like.
You don't like? I'm like a big
No, I am, but like it's just
huge zombie.
There's so many of them, and then there's like comedy versions of them,
like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
do you like Shaun of the Dead?
No, I like them. It's I just think it's so oversaturated.
Army of the Dead was good too.
We just have so much zombie shit.
But they're so good.
Not all of them. Dawn of the Dead's it's good, but like.
But what?
There's definitely some junk in it.
But it's a classic.
Yeah. No, it's like, good.
When you think
I can turn it on and have a great time.
Zombie movie, what do you think of?
I don't think of...
Like, if there is one movie that comes to mind,
I don't think of a movie. I think of show. I think Walking Dead.
I said movie.
Movie...
Not show, because if I think of show...
I think of 28 Days Later.
That's what you think of for a zombie?
Yes. 28 Days Later. That's what I think.
That's fair.
I mean, it's that good.
It is really good. Like, I can't believe they're coming out with another one like
this. They're coming out with a spin-off with it, too, like next year. But this one looks really good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I kind of, like, they haven't been advertising it too much, so it kind of has been, like, below my radar.
We should totally go through and watch the other ones.
I think Liv would like
it. Yeah. It's fun. I do, what was the one you showed me, the World War Z?
Oh, I love
that one's
World
fun
War
too.
Z.
That one's good.
That's one of my, like, favorite zombie movies.
That one's good.
It's like realistic horror.
Yeah.
And like there's a part, so you know when they make it to, y'all have seen it. I'm talking about it at the end. When they get to the CDC or the WHO or whatever, they get there and there's that zombie in there and he's like chattering his teeth. Yeah. My dad can do a perfect impression of that zombie. It is so funny. So I always think
shout out to Tony.
Yeah. I love that.
I want them to come out with a really good Resident Evil film.
It's not. I do too, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
God,
all the Resident Evil movies
I know, they're just so stupid.
They're
it's just
so bad.
Give us a good fucking Resident Evil film. It's not that hard. You're putting people in this mansion and there's hidden things going on, and it's such an easy premise, but they just cannot adapt it. They just refuse to. They will not do it.
It's just... It's bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bad.
What's your other one?
What is my other one?
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, that's my number one.
That's your number one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Might as well just talk about it right now.
This Superman, it looks good.
Superman point is so bad.
Your
take is so bad.
I'll give you that because it looks good and it has crypto in it, which I'm really excited about. But I want to see it regardless. I still want to watch it. Yeah, I'll give my take on it. But I'm not like a big Superman fan. I'm not, and I never.
Tell me your reasoning why you don't like Superman.
Because I'm not. Okay, I have a couple of reasons.
Such a normie point.
I'm not.
There's only one I think I'll give you.
Into the super good, like, goody two shoes, pure heart characters. I'm just not. I never have been. Like, Griffith is one of my all-time favorite characters, and he's Griffith. So it's like, I love Hisoka. Like, it's just not my cup of tea. It never has been. You know, I like the anti-hero. I like the villains. I've never been one to like a hero that much. Like, it's just not my thing. It's not. Like, I might like all this cute stuff, but like the other side of me is like, I like the really dark.
So her Superman take is really shit.
I have another reason why I don't like him.
Why?
Because I hate the fact that he just puts on glasses and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm a different person. Nobody knows who I am. Look at me. Oh, I have glasses on. And I'm just like, you look the exact same.
I love Superman. I'm a big Superman fan.
I liked Henry Cavill's Superman.
I love Henry Cavill.
Because he was Henry Cavill.
And like, that's the one thing, like, like Superman is what I'm most excited for a few different reasons. But the one thing that I'm put down with is that it's not Henry Cavill, and I love Henry Cavill's take.
He just looked the part.
He did, and like, you know, the Zack Snyder Justice League, like, when Superman's on screen in the Zack Snyder Justice League, that's like peak. Like, he came full circle, peak Superman, the black suit, just perfect. And I'm so sad we never really got to see more of it. And we never got a Man of Steel 2. Like, I'm genuinely upset that never got to come into full fruition. And Henry Cavill is a good dude, and he deserved way more. You know, I'm tired of him kind of getting fucked over by studio. Like, he got screwed over and Superman, and then The Witcher. The reason why he got screwed over is because he was trying to be too accurate, too lore accurate. Yeah, isn't that the dumbest?
He's like a
thing
nerd.
ever.
Like,
he's
into all that stuff. And
he doesn't phone it in. He wants things to be accurate. And it pisses me off how he got screwed over by Netflix. And then Warner Bros. Just kept sidelining him. But they kept putting fucking Harley Quinn in everything. And it's Suicide Squad. And this is my hot take. I don't like the Suicide Squad.
I don't either.
I can't stand the Suicide Squad. Yeah. They are in everything. It's oversaturated. They try to make them the Guardians of the Galaxy, the DC, and it's just not that.
Well,
they're not that. They're not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like, they're like, I don't know. Maybe this is like a very like out there take, but like Harley Quinn and the Joker's relationship is not good. No. They try to romanticize it. And I don't like that.
Well, in the films, they kind of make it like, oh, she broke up with him, and
but that's not how it is.
And it's just it is. It's in comics, it is, but
it's like an abusive.
They do there is the fandom that romanticizes that, and it is really annoying.
I don't like it.
But
I don't like it.
I genuinely.
I just don't. I don't like it. I don't think they're good films.
No, I hate what they did, and they really kind of screwed him over. But this Superman film. I'm still very excited.
I'm excited. It's hard for me because like I liked Henry Cavill's because he didn't look like this like how I would picture Superman, which is like this like, ooh, I'm Superman, good two shoes. like Henry Cavill's like big, he's jacked, he's like chiseled, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like that's Superman. Like I can ride with this. You know.
I can only take so much from the trailers because we haven't seen this Clark or this Superman have any dialogue yet. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, and I read a lot of Superman comics and I watched a lot of the animated series. There's a specific stoicism, like a specific level of stoic that Superman has while also still feeling human. Like he's a human at the end of the day. Well, he's not human, but he has this human nature of him, and like he has a certain level of a certain character that us as viewers, like when we read a comic or watch an animation or a movie like a Christopher Reeve film, you feel inspired. You feel like, oh my god, this dude is such a great dude. Like he inspires. He's supposed to like uplift you, and what's the point of his character. And you know, okay, I know you don't get it. I get it. But I know you don't have that. Fine. Fuck it. But I'm telling you, that is the point of his character.
I get it.
And I
appreciate it.
I want to see this actor, you know, this new actor, I want to see this new Superman actually do that. I want to see his dialogue and see how he works along, like how him and Lois Lane's relationship work, and how he is with the people around him, and how he views the people around him, and how he talks to them. And I want to see him be fucking Superman. Like, I just want to see that. We don't have anything Superman, and the only thing we have is evil Superman. I'm so tired of it. I hate evil Superman.
Oh, like the Blackburn?
Yeah, the Brightburn. I hate that shit. I hate it. I
liked that movie.
I know, but that's not Superman to me.
It's not.
I can't stand it.
But did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I didn't care for it. Because I fucking hate evil Superman. I
I
don't like it. I can't stand it. And that was my problem with where the Zack Snyder films were going, where they were trying to give you... And I just don't want that. Stop, like... And then he did it with the Injustice games. I'm tired of it. Superman doesn't need to be evil to be compelling.
No, I agree. I don't think he's a character that should necessarily be evil.
No.
Like when I think about him, it's like pure goodness, and I think that's why his character doesn't like resonate too much with me, because I like a good struggle backstory like Batman. Like I really like Batman. I like Daredevil.
Now, here's the thing.
I like Spider-Man. He's the one hero I will say that I do really like for the good of it.
Well, the reason why those characters are done so much is because, you know, to a certain point, whether on a narrative level, they're easy to write. Because Spider-Man is a complicated character. And therefore, complicated characters evoke fun story, like interesting stories. Yeah. And of course, he has a great plethora of villains. And then there's Batman, who, you know,
tragic.
We live in a world that likes dark shit. I mean, I love dark shit too. I mean, fuck, I'm a Berserk fan. It's my favorite thing. That's my favorite nerdy. That's my favorite thing to nerd out with. Yeah, I get it. You're a Griffith fan, but I love Berserk. That's my favorite thing to nerd out with. It's dark as shit. But Superman, I mean, it's not because he's so OP. He has vulnerabilities. It's not just kryptonite is his weakness. He has a lot of weaknesses. Like he's weak to beings from outer space, magic, but also he can't see through lead. There's a ton of weaknesses he has, and for some reason, we have writers that just don't want to work with him, or the studios just don't want to make much Superman shit up until now. Finally, so I'm finally getting another Superman film, and I'm excited about it.
I'm very hopeful for this one. I think the actor looks like he's gonna play a good Superman.
Yeah.
Like
he has the look.
He has the look where it's not like if you hold Henry Cavill and him next to each other, like very different.
No, they are
very different.
But there's two different themes that directors were going for.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think this version of Superman is much more like
all-star Superman.
What I would think Superman would be.
Yes. You know, I love Henry Cavill a lot, but I felt like with Zack Snyder's films, you know, not every character needs to be dark, because what happens is there's no palette in your universe. Like,
especially when you're doing Justice League, where it has Batman, which already is like your dark.
Why is Batman looking the same thing as Superman? Exactly, and there's no difference in the palette, and like every color is the same, and the tone is the same. You need like that. That's why like the Avengers is so good. There's different palettes and there's different themes, and you know, and that's what made the Avengers work. But with the recent Justice League films, and even the Zack Snyder, and I love that film. It's one of my favorites. My problem was the themes that it had, which it was just almost one or two themes, and it was very similar.
Yeah.
I want this new Superman to have different palettes and tone. And
I mean, we'll see. We didn't really get much of the trailers that they released are like the same.
We're supposed to. I think Superman Day is coming up. They're supposed to get a new trailer here soon.
I want to see. I'm glad they put Crypto in it.
Yeah, Crypto looks awesome.
I'm really excited about.
Liz's gonna love Crypto.
I know.
And
I think she's gonna be really into that movie, to be honest.
I'm excited to see this new DC universe too.
Yeah.
Like just the overall landscape and tone. Like Elijah's super stoked for the Green Lantern, like because he's a diehard Green Lantern fan. So
yeah,
I'm hyped for that. And then you know another one that's coming out, a vampire movie, The Sinners.
Oh yeah, that movie's supposed to be really good. That has Michael B. Jordan in it, doesn't it?
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's got like a 99% Rotten Tomatoes.
That's what I heard. I haven't watched a trailer for it. I did see a picture, like a picture of it, and it looked good. Anything, I feel like Michael B. Jordan, I just really love.
Ryan Coogler, the guy who directed Creed and also the Black Panther.
I mean, it'll probably be good. We'll see. I mean,
it looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Is that on your list?
Yeah. Definitely. I really.
I'll probably roll with that one too.
I want to see that one really bad.
I like a good vampire movie.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any in a long time, I feel like.
Well, there was Blood Red Sky. I don't think you watched that one. It was on Netflix.
I mean, like one that's like in theaters, like something that's like, because this is taking like the world. I think
the last one that was like an interview with a vampire. That was like the last one that came out.
Twilight.
Well, Twilight was before that, wasn't it?
No, Interview with the Vampire was like the 90s.
No, the remake.
Oh, I didn't see I didn't know they had a remake.
I thought they had a remake.
I didn't know that.
Swore they had a remake.
There was a bajillion remakes of everything, I'm sure there was.
Oh, and there was like Abe Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Oh god, I remember that one.
So yeah, it's been a minute. My hair casted. Sorry.
Very good.
I want to break the cast.
Do you have another one?
Okay. I don't know if this one will count because it's in theaters next week. It's the Miku movie.
Miku movie?
Yeah, Miku who can't sing. It's apparently like about when she can't sing. I don't know. It looks good.
That's cute.
I probably wouldn't. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking of. The other one, the new Conjuring movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for that. That would be on
I hope it's good because I know the recent Conjuring movies they have like spin-offs and
the spin-offs are really bad.
Really good.
The spin-offs are bad, but the core Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, Conjuring, like those movies are good. Those are good. You can't say those aren't good.
Yeah, it's just the spin-off and film. I cannot.
Like The Nun was horrible.
Oh, it was so bad. And I remember I had a friend of mine swear that it was. He's like, no, you just don't like those kind of movies. Like, yes, I do. The Nun was terrible, and I remember seeing it with my mom and Danny and my cousins. And we thought it was terrible. And
yeah.
I didn't even really like Annabelle. I just didn't.
I liked Annabelle.
I
thought that one was good.
I think okay, maybe it was okay. Maybe I don't hate it like I did with The Nun, but it was just kind of.
The Nun was bad. It was just a bad film.
Annabelle wasn't. it still was mid compared to like the regular Conjuring.
Because like the regular Conjuring films, yeah, but as a horror movie, like a standalone horror movie, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. So I'm excited for that. I don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah.
But like I guess it's the lineup of movies that like we actually have release dates for. I'm like.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's more TV show oriented this year. Like there's a lot of TV shows. I have so many
TV shows. I'm excited for Wednesday, Squid Game.
There's a lot.
Like,
yeah.
So excited.
TV show. It's a very TV show heavy and video game heavy year. So. Yeah. My next one is Fantastic Four. I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I like the Fantastic Four.
I do too, but I just.
I like Pedro Pascal. I'm the guy who plays Eddie Munson. He's playing.
Look at her.
I know. She's gonna be your buddy every time we have a podcast.
She's my buddy all the time.
I don't know. She's completely sprawling out.
Look at her belly. I should love her. She's my third child.
I want to come pick her up and
no.
hold her. I know I'm not.
Don't take her from me.
I'm not, but yeah, I'm excited for Fantastic Four. My biggest question is, how is it going to connect to Doomsday? Because
I don't know. It's not that I don't like Fantastic Four, because I do. I do. I just don't have high hopes for this.
I do. I have good, because I have good high hopes for it. I like the director.
We'll see.
I have high hopes for it. I think it actually looks like a film.
Yeah, we'll see.
It looks like a film, but my question is, how is it going to tie? Because it's the last film before Doomsday. And
when does Doomsday come up?
Next May.
Really?
Yeah.
That's soon.
And they're filming right now.
Oh, that's why John Bernthal is not.
No, he's.
What is he filming?
Probably the Punisher special. The next Punisher show and Daredevil.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because season 2 of Daredevil is filming right now.
Ooh, she farted.
Kitty farts, Mo.
Is he gonna be in? Is the Punisher gonna be in?
In what?
Doomsday.
I don't know. So when they did, when they did that casting, those casting chairs, they didn't show everyone. They didn't show, and Kevin Feige himself said that he's not there's like half the cast, and like Secret Wars is going to be even bigger. So, yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, but no, I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I like the actors that they have for the four.
Pedro Pascal.
And Pedro Pascal, he's going to do a really good Mr. Fantastic.
I think so too.
I think he's going to do a great one, and I'm worried about Doom.
Who?
Doom. Dr. Doom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, I
hope he doesn't look like that picture.
Yeah, there's a leaked photo. I can't show it because I can't show it on a podcast because we could get copyrighted for Marvel.
Yeah.
If we were to actually get copyrighted, that means it's true. It's actually like confirmed.
Yeah, I don't want to risk it though.
But if you look enough and type in Dr. Doom leaked photo, I'm sure you can probably find one. But there's a leaked photo, supposedly, people think it's fake. I hope to God it's fake. And it's like, Robert Downey Jr. looks like a hobo.
No, you know what he looks like?
He has this like, did you ever see the superhero movie with Drake Bell? There's like, it's really funny. It's kind of like, it's like a Spider-Man spoof, and he plays as like this. It's really
like
goofy.
Ringing a bell.
It's like really funny. They're saying it looks like the one villain's costume, but in green.
His face looks like Socrates.
Yeah.
Like he reminds me of like an old Greek.
And he has this like
an old Greek philosopher.
The worst part of it is that there was this arc reactor in the chest of the suit, and it's like, oh my God, do not tell me Doom is actually Tony Stark. Like that would just be the worst thing ever.
I really hope that.
I don't know.
It's so bad.
Like I'm susceptible to the idea of Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom because I think it could be a really fun twist.
Yeah.
But it could also be a really stupid and bad twist. If they
do it how that picture looks, then it's gonna be it.
They have to make sense of it, first of all. Like they have to make it make sense, and they have to make it compelling. He has to be compelling in the role. I don't know what they're doing, but Marvel, like, their backs are against the wall with these films. Because clearly their films aren't doing super well. The MCU is not doing well as a whole.
You didn't like Man and What?
That's actually not MCU. That's Sony.
I thought it was Marvel.
No, well, Spider-Man movies are technically Sony.
Okay,
like,
but it's not.
It's not the MCU. But
it's like, still Marvel.
Yeah, but not the MCU. So I can't count that. But, they did make the Marvels, and...
Yeah, they did do that.
So,
And She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk. Their backs are against the wall. Like, so... What are they going to do now? They have to, put up or shut up and actually give us good movies now. But...
Yeah, we'll see.
That's, those are our movies.
That was already 5?
No. I have a good one. I have a fun one.
Is it on your list?
Yeah, another one.
Which one?
Mortal Kombat 2.
The movie?
Yeah. Have you seen the first one?
I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
I remember when that movie came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and then I just didn't.
It's fun. It's a great time. I like it a lot. It's fun. Me and Elijah will really liking it.
Well, I could see Eli liking it.
It's not... People gotta stop looking at it like a Scorsese film. It's not going to be that. It's a Mortal Kombat film. It is supposed to be really kooky. There is no really great plot.
Is it like Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, it's not. But a lot of random shit happens, alright? Characters die, and then the plot's kind of all over the place. But it's fun. The characters are fun. Seeing the characters in live action is cool. The fights are cool. You just gotta watch it for the fights and just, and that's it. That's really it. Scorpion's cool as shit, though. And then,
I'm gonna watch it.
It's Scorpion's really cool in it. Sub-Zero was the main villain in the first one. And it was a cool film.
I'm gonna watch it.
But that's my top 5. So.
I don't really have 5.
Yeah, I know. There's just not a whole lot of movies coming out. But I mean, our movies are
There are a bunch coming out, but there's not anything. I feel like not too many things that are noteworthy.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's a very TV show oriented.
I have so many TV shows I want to talk about, but this isn't what this episode's about. I have so many.
We'll have a TV show discussion.
I have so many I want to talk about.
Well, let's continue on to this other TV show that we just watched. Daredevil. Daredevil was wonderful.
Spoilers ahead.
Yeah, so...
Spoilers.
So if you haven't watched Daredevil, go back, go to your TVs.
And then come back and watch us.
Finish Born Again, and then come back.
Yeah.
And then come join us. Yes. We,
so good.
I love it.
Kingpin's crushed a guy's head with his hands.
Crazy.
He just... and then his head exploded.
I was at work today and I was just thinking about that.
It was crazy. I couldn't even watch. It was so disgusting.
That's all people are talking. I saw this guy. He made a really sped up GIF of it. It's so. That was the most grotesque kill. And you know what? Props to Marvel for doing this shit.
That's what it should be. Because,
yes.
That's one of the reasons why I love The Punisher.
Yeah.
Because it's just I love John Bernthal. I love him. But besides that, The Punisher, it's gory. It's
wonderful.
Good.
Yeah.
It feels almost dirty in all the right ways. You know what I mean? That's how
Punisher.
That's how Daredevil felt this season too.
So, and let's just kick it off. All right, Foggy dies. Foggy Nelson dies. And the plot of Daredevil is it starts off where, you know, Matt, Karen, and Foggy are going to the bar, their favorite bar, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, you know, there's a phone call that gets given, and Matt senses it, and he goes off and suits off. But then it was all ruse due to Bullseye and
Vanessa,
because Vanessa hired him, and he shot Foggy.
Yeah.
And then the whole first episode, the whole first sequence, like the first 5 minutes, is just like high fucking octane. Where, you know, and it's all that one shot, like how all Daredevil shows, they all have those one shot fight sequences between Daredevil and Bullseye. And they're fighting. Bullseye's, he's such a great villain. And they're fighting off in this bar, and while they're fighting, like, Bullseye is literally taking people out, you know, throwing knives in people's heads and throwing the pool tables in their head, the pool table balls in their head. And he's just killing people while Matt's trying to stop him, and he can't save them all. It is just fucking horrific. And but then, you know, and the whole time, like, Matt's hearing Foggy Nelson basically die in Karen's arms, and then he ends up getting the better, the best of Bullseye, and he low key tries to kill him. Yeah. But he doesn't. But
should have.
Yeah, but that's not Daredevil's forte. He doesn't kill.
Should be.
And how it starts off is, Daredevil hasn't been Daredevil in over a year, and you know he's given up the role of being Daredevil.
And the stupid psychiatrist.
Yeah, and then Kingpin comes back, because I know you didn't see the show, but in Hawkeye and in the Hawkeye show, Kingpin gets shot in the face.
Yeah.
And he comes back from his injuries, and he's a changed man. He runs for mayor, and the whole show is kind of like, you know, the fresh start. It's basically a study of, like, you know, both Daredevil and Kingpin trying so hard and fighting the urge to be who they really are until they inevitably crack. And they crack at the same time, and then they become, and then the show, like, the last, like, half of it is where shit starts to really hit the fan.
Loses it. Yeah. The scene I really liked is when Matt goes to see Bullseye in jail. Well, Poindexter. Sorry.
Yeah.
He goes to see him, and, like, he's, like, starts slamming his face, and he spits his tooth out. I'm like,
oh, no.
And he's like,
those 2 different scenes.
I thought.
Well, he slams his head, and his tooth comes out later on when they're evaluating him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But when he slams his head, he's like, he says thank you, and he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, well, he slams his head, and he goes like, he's like, he tells the security guard, hey, security, this guy's crazy. He's slamming his head on the table.
And then I did, like, when they took him back, and he spit his tooth out.
Yeah.
That was
I knew it was
crazy.
coming. I knew it was coming. Like, when he's smiling at him after he slammed his head down, he, like, smiled back at him like, as a thank you, I appreciate it. And like, Matt fucked up bad doing that. He did. Yeah. Like, you know, something was gonna happen, and there's always something that happens between the two of them. And there's any interaction, Matt always loses in some way.
I am curious, like, why he took a bullet for Kingpin. Like, they never really say why.
Because that's his character. That's his character.
For him, though?
Yes, for him. That's his character. That's the character of Daredevil. And that's where the argument poses of, like, whether characters, even if, no matter how bad they are, should be killed or shouldn't be killed. And that's why the argument between the Punisher and the Kingpin it's such a good, compelling argument, and, like, why it's, you know, why Daredevil has a point, and there's reason why why Punisher has a point. Whether characters, people like that should kill or should be killed or should be killed or shouldn't be killed, and that's Daredevil's character. That's his nature. He doesn't believe, no matter how bad they are, they shouldn't be off like that. And that's the character of Daredevil, and that's what makes him Daredevil. Now, of course, then there's Frank. He's bitching about why'd you jump? Why'd you put yourself out in front of him for that asshole?
I know. And it really broke my heart seeing him get beat up.
Yeah.
Like, that was hard for me. I'm like, my Sheila, my Sheila, no.
Yeah, but then the post-credit scene.
The post-credit scene was so good.
It was a great
I just
way.
want to shake your hand.
Such a total fuckhead. I love him.
I love him. That's why he is like my character. You know what I mean?
I thought it was a great season. And my one problem I have is Muse, because Muse is actually he's a dark character. And I like the stuff they did with him. Like, he's very creepy and eerie. But they kind of killed him off a little too.
They did. He had
There could have been so much more shit they could have done with him.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I do like the fact it was his character that really made both Matt and Kingpin to go back to the roots. Like, he was the one that made them crack.
But you're right. They could have done more.
They did. They could have. And
he was still a compelling character.
I thought he was pretty intimidating. I thought he was, scary. And when he was on the screen, when he was with the
little girl,
with the therapist, when he was with his girlfriend, and he was in therapy in the therapist's office, that was scary. That was a scary scene. Oh God, Matt's new girlfriend.
I saved myself.
Oh my God.
Daredevil didn't save me.
She was terrible. And then at the end, she didn't even go back to see if Matt was okay.
No,
she just said, "Fuck it."
She's all about
fuck
herself.
it. And she just went to the Kingpin and took a job with him. Although, there was that part where Matt was asking for Karen in the hospital scene while he was delirious.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, it was
she didn't care.
Matt's such a whore. But yeah, no, she is not the greatest new character in the show. It's not. I don't think you're supposed to really like her. Like Karen Page, she's a good character. She's a cool character, but that's depending on who you think, it's either Matt's or Frank Castle's girl. But I really enjoyed the show a lot. I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, I really like that.
Season 2 is going to be peak.
I know, his black suit. Is it really look black?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Damian Lillard's going to be in season 2.
What is he going to play?
No one knows yet. No one knows just yet.
He has to play a villain.
I'm hoping.
He has to.
Yeah. What I'm really hoping is because at the very end, he said we need a team.
So you think he's gonna get
I'm hoping the Defenders.
That's my thought.
I was really hoping at the end when he opened the doors in the bar, there was gonna be Luke Cage, Danny Rand, and Jessica. Oh God, I would have flipped my shit.
That's what I thought.
I was hoping to God that's who they were gonna. Who was good? That's.
But I mean, it's kind of cool. They had some of the cops there, and so it was It was like a mix.
But he's gonna need some more heavy hitters.
I still can't believe dude crushed his head like that.
That was fucking crazy. You looked away from it. I couldn't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, I started to see it fold, and I'm like, oh no.
He crushed it, and the hand went in the skull, and then his whole jaw just completely got dismembered off his head. That was just probably one of the most grotesque kills I've ever seen. That was nasty. That was so bad.
But so good.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it, but
I can't. There's a lot of fans that really want Spider-Man in season 2, and he should, because he is like a street level defender, and I'm sick. I'm not feeling very good. My voice is cracking a little bit. Bear with me.
It's cute.
No, it's not. It's really embarrassing.
It's cute.
You're gonna have people laugh at me now.
Hi, I'm Mickey.
Wow, this loser has this hot wife. Wow.
I love you.
I love you too. But there's fans that are like really pissed off that Spider-Man's probably not going to be in it. And you know what? He should, because he's a street level superhero.
Yeah, I think
and I see it just did it again.
You're gonna probably not have a voice by the end of this.
I know.
This is like the most he's talked since he's been sick.
Yeah.
And it's been rough because all he snores
loud
so at night.
Bad.
I haven't gotten any sleep, and then our oldest was sick, and now our youngest just wants to eat throughout the night. So I am a human pacifier next to a snoring husband. So I get like an hour or 2 of sleep a night. So if I seem a little like just like listening to him talk and just like chilling, it's because I'm taking care of everyone right now. I'm exhausted.
I've been sick for like damn near a week, I feel like. It's been pretty brutal.
It's a really rough, whatever you got, because Liv had it first. Whatever you got from her, like, it's rough.
And it's not like it's all together. It's been like a week straight of just different shit.
Yeah.
And it's not COVID, so.
No, I tested. It's probably just spring cold.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
You like a hot bath.
I took a hot bath earlier. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I took a shower. Took a hot bath yesterday, though.
I just want like a hot. I know. It's been a week.
Well, anything else you want to update on?
No, I just want to talk more about Daredevil.
Oh, okay. I was going to talk about.
Just really, really, really excited for season 2.
Yeah.
I really need it like now.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what happens with Punisher.
Yeah.
If they hurt him, I will fight people.
He's gonna be okay.
I know.
He'll live.
He's like the most resilient.
He'll live.
I know.
I'm also curious to see if season 2 will lead up to Doomsday.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Because, or at least for somehow.
Could you imagine seeing Charlie Cox in an Avenger
I'd flip
movie? I would be so happy for him.
Well, the thing is
he's so deserving.
There were reports, I want to say, not too long ago, where Charlie Cox's trainer actually spilled the beans that he was training for Avengers Doomsday.
Oh my gosh, I'd be so happy for him.
So I don't really know if that's true or not, or then it was his trainer. So it's one thing for him to say that, and they start filming like now. So we'll see, but
he's so sweet.
Yeah,
and he was so innocent with his when we met him, and he's like, could you tell it was black? Is it really that obvious? Yes, it is. He's like,
I almost felt bad. I was like, yeah, brother, we caught you in 4K, man. I felt really bad.
The fact that he was like, was it on the web, or what did he say?
Was it really that obvious?
No, with the internet thing.
Oh, on the line?
Oh, yeah.
Was it on the line?
I'm like, oh my gosh, you're adorable. I can't even stand it. He's so sweet.
I'm
like a fan of his.
Yeah.
Like of him.
Yeah, he's really cool.
He's so nice.
I love the fact how he was roommates with Andrew Garfield and Robert Pattinson.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah.
Really?
When they were in acting school, he's roommates.
Oh, that's so cool. That's why they're all like great people.
Yeah. There's like old pictures of him and Andrew Garfield, and it's really funny.
I like them.
Me too.
They're just like good people.
They are.
They feel like good people.
I love that Kingpin.
Oh, yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio's.
Oh, no.
He's so unhinged.
Tony Soprano's son.
Oh, Tony Soprano. The Gandolfini.
He plays... I liked when he was like, he stood up and he like grabbed his suspenders, but he like pulled his pants down kind of low.
Yeah.
And he looked like a little goofy, but like, you can't fuck with him, so he can do whatever he wants. I was just like, all right, we see you.
Total Tony Soprano Jr.
Yeah.
He was like, I love him. He kills that role.
He does.
And he resembles his dad so much.
I'm excited to see more.
When he was in that scene with The Office with BB Urich, and he like with that one girl, the one reporter.
I'm not good with names. You'll have to.
She and he completely screwed her back over. Because she kind of played him. She did, but then he got his tenfold with it, and and basically made her hold her end of the deal. She was like, "Are you threatening me?" He was like, "No, I'm not." And basically, completely said, I am. No, he completely kills that role, and like I love the fact he's getting more roles now too.
He's good. He's a good actor.
You gotta watch the other. So she hasn't seen the first 3 seasons of Daredevil yet.
I have not.
And you really got to see the first 3 seasons.
Punisher.
Yeah, I know. I really see the Punisher.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I think I watched some of it. I just didn't. I started watching something else.
Yeah.
I do that. I jump around shows and then I'll forget about it. So.
The first, I'm not kidding. Like the first 3 seasons of Daredevil, and like now this one too. Like Daredevil itself, like it's my favorite TV show. It is and I love The Boys. Well, it's I like definitely my favorite superhero show.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Sopranos.
I don't know my favorite TV show. But my favorite TV show, The Office.
Yeah. I love The Office too. I love The Sopranos. Sopranos is just peak.
The Office is my I've seen it more times than I can count.
It's just peak.
But
I think it's gonna wrap it for today.
Yeah. We gotta go get the girls.
You gotta take care of me too.
I always have to take care of
you. I know. I gotta edit this video too.
Okay, Winky.
I know.
Say bye, Winky.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it for today.
Wait, ready? Oh, that's a foot. I'm Winky. I'm Courtney.
I'm AJ. See you later.